gets his stance really into the board. He's pushing his weight into the board for the board to work for him and not against him, against his chops. It's really important that surfers really compress their legs. Beautiful tight 5 in that critical section. Another tight 5, stretch 5. He's gonna go for the tight 5, 10 even, comes and walks back and kicks right on out, all the way down towards El Tunco actually.
J.R. Esquivel of the Philippines locking in an excellent 8.50 for that ride. He's got himself out the back quickly, looking for a backup score out there in the water, so it will be J.R. Esquivel currently sitting in the lead. Jefferson Silva locks in a 7.33 for his previous ride as we see the first glimpse of Takemori of Japan up and riding on the nose, holding that 5 as he drops down the face of this wave, cutting back toward the white water, having to deal with some bumps on the face of this wave as he drops down again, waiting for things to stand up. There's a little tight turn in the pocket there. You can see he was thinking about walking the board, decides not to. He's going to step back on the fins, carve that board back around to the white water. There's a little rebound off the foam there. He's going to bring this one through, still having to redirect his board to the left, to the right. He's up on the nose, out on the shoulder of this one here. You can see things starting to stand up now, using that hand to stall his board, to stall himself back in the critical section, having to negotiate through those bumps as well. Jumps off on that inside section. One of the biggest waves we've surfed, having to deal with the bumps along that whole ride, mate.
Yeah, he surfed that very, very well. You can tell his stance got a little wider because he saw those chops coming. And this is going to be a pretty good score for him. All the surfers getting really great scores across the board.
Let's see a replay. Jefferson Silva here, just going from 5 to 10, back to 5 megs. Talk us through the technique here.
I mean, even him, he's giving Roland a run for his money for that long hang 5, hang 10. I'm going to say this is the longest nose ride. Oh, absolutely. Longest nose ride I think we've seen so far.
3 10s.
3 10s? I mean, wow, the way that he's compressing for these turns right here. Nice rebound off the whitewash there. As the face starts to die out, he's looking for this inside section, working his way in. I mean, all the work was so done on the outside. And he slips up right here. Even falling right here, he still gets a 7.33 because of that longest hang 5-10. As we see Takemori's probably the biggest wave so far we've seen in this heat. Nice set wave. We're going to see these as the tide comes in, that tide push bringing in more water, more waves for the surfers to start painting on the face here. He spreads that stance out, really trying to navigate those chops, rebound into the whitewash, looking for this wave to stand up again, redirects quickly to the left, just finding that high line, stretch 5, starting to levitate a bit, really, and then he sticks that hand into the water to scrub off some speed. Really smart surfing from him, completes the wave. Good surfing from him, and he gets him a 5.33. Do you think that little hand drag kind of hindered that score a little bit?
I don't think the hand drag hindered the score. I think the work done on the outside section probably wasn't enough. There was a bit of downtime out there. We saw, obviously, J.R. Esquivel here up and riding. We saw him getting a lot of nose ride time in that outside section. I think that's where the scores are going to be really going high from, and you can see him again getting back up to the nose. 10, holds that 10 through this section, does very well to control his composure on his backhand here. Beautiful. I love the way he brings his back arm up as well, just to add a little bit of style to his nose rides. As we see J.R. Esquivel having to cut back on this wave, sticking with the white water as he brings it right the way through. You see J.R. weaving, wiggling that board, keeping it moving from rail to rail, keeping tempo with the wave as he's back up on the nose for another 10 on the inside. And again, back up on the nose for a quick 5. Just takes 4 steps back, carves it back to the white water. J.R. Esquivel, the epitome of longboarding right here as a goofy foot on his backhand. Take notes, everyone at home.
If anyone from the Philippines is watching, I really think you guys need to make a statue of him hanging 10 in Lone. I'm just saying that, just throwing it out there as we see live action from our Brazilian surfer Jefferson Silva. Beautiful tight hang 5, hang 10. This is a hang 5, hang 10 competition for this heat right here. Nice drawn out turn back into the whitewash. He's going to make his way down, getting into this steeper section. As we see that wave kind of running away from him, going out to sea. He's going to try and figure out how to get back into the inside as he's working his way, directing that board back and forth, right and left, really working his way. Instead of hopping, he's going to work that board, changing the direction of that nose as he finds his high line again. Nice stretch 5, beautiful cross that back, nice and controlled now. Looking for this wall again as he works his way into the pupusa section. Nice carving turn, really compressing his feet and kicks out.
Jackson Silva looking to back up a 7.33. He's done very well on that wave, like you said, Megs. The waves out here at El Sunzal really turning on for the best longboarders in the world here, showcasing the nose riding skill, but also the critical surfing of their turns, putting their boards on rail, carving maneuvers, course, style, grace, flow, all part of the judging criteria. As we see surfer Kai Salas, the gold medalist from last year's competition, also the world champion on the WSL Tour, paddling out for the next heat. And Regidio Esquivel, JR as he's affectionately known, he also took 4th place back in 2023 at this wave, so a proper medalist. JR looking to final again here as we take the replay of Jefferson Silva's last wave. Still yet to lock in the score, mate.
Yeah, I mean, this beautiful tight 5, and then he taps 10. That's twice already that he's tapped 10 on this long, beautiful nose ride. Controlled step back, swooping carve cut back. The whitewash almost got the best of him, but he got his weight back up above his hips. So he controls that turn. Nice work onto the inside. And this is the part where a lot of surfers are kind of figuring out, do I just kick out or do I make it the way into the inside? A lot of surfers right now with this tide coming in is going to want that pickup. They're going to want to make that section. As you see, he is transitioning back right, back left, back right. Beautiful stretch 5. Very controlled drop knee, dragging that arm, really trying to get another wall to stand up for him. And it just kicks out. That was a really, really good wave. That's going to be a really good score for him.
It certainly is, as we take a look at scores, dropping for the last of JR an 8.70. Similar wave score to that 8.5 he dropped earlier. Excellent surfing from our Filipino rider out there in the water in the green jersey. 2 excellent scores, puts him in a very healthy position out in 1st place currently. Still waiting for the last score of Antonio Dantas to come through. Also Jefferson Silva, Takimori sitting on the outside with priority. He's going to need a much larger wave score than what is on screen at the moment to put himself up into advancing position. 1st and 2nd moving through to main event round number 4 as we are waiting for those scores to drop. Jefferson Silva of Brazil drops a 7.93, his highest wave score so far, so he's sitting comfortably in 2nd position. Antonio Dantas now down into 3rd. Takimori in white in 4th position. Megs, talk us through excellent surfing from JR.
I mean, beautiful high line hang 5. The way that he just stays on the top because he knows he wants to get this perfect 10 stacked. All his weight is just on his toes. I mean, the way that he stands there, that's the statue. That's the photo of that's the statue right there, that hang 10. Beautiful carve back into the whitewash, working his way, really opting to use the inside for some more scoring advantage. Love the way he compresses. His arms are so relaxed. He really leads with his right shoulder, so he doesn't really have to look over. Beautiful hang 10 again. Nice 5 in the critical section. The way that he just lets his body, lets the surfboard really catch that rail. Nice tap 10 for the inside. And straightens out. I mean, well deserved. 7.93. That wave was absolutely beautiful.
See Jefferson Silva there, a little frustrated. I'll get an idea on why that exactly is.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. He got an 8.7 on that move. I was looking at the wrong clock. My
Yeah,
apologies.
JR,
Yeah.
he's out front. Two excellent rides.
But I feel,
Jeff.
yeah, I saw the frustration from Jefferson there with that 7.93. I mean, he did all the work on the outside. I wonder if it's because there was that downtime.
It's that critical nature of
Ah,
JR's nose rides. You can
mm-hmm.
tell that he's perched on the board and you hardly see any of the ground behind him.
Yeah.
You can tell it's really in that critical pocket. Whereas Jefferson Silva, I think you don't see that critical wave right next to his board.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And even the direction of where the board is. That Jefferson's board is a little facing towards more of the sand rather than down towards the Rocket El Tunco. So that already gives it that more difficulty, right? Your that board is having to really be stuck in the whitewash when JR gets that high line. I think Jefferson's was a little bit just so ever so slightly straightened out towards the beach. But I think judges are looking at that.
He picks up on that really well, Megs. Antonio Dantas of Portugal drops a 6.7 for his last ride. He's looking for an 8.56 to move up into advancing position. And Taiki Morty, just with a single wave score of 5.33, looking to drop a near perfect 9.93. But Megs, we're out of time for this heat. It's going to be J.I. Esquivel and Jefferson Silva moving on through to the next round of the men's main event. Antonio Dantas and Taiki Morty will be coming up in the rapid charge rounds later on. Good sportsmanship in the middle.
Showing that frustration, but also, camaraderie, brotherhood. It's all about that passion, though, right?
It certainly is. Competitors going to make their way in. We're going to get started with the next heat shortly. Kai Salas, the reigning gold medalist, coming up in that next heat. Do not go anywhere. We're going to leave you with beautiful scenes here from Regilio Esquivel